focused on the Asian water monitor right now. So this is Veranda Salvatore. There's cars outside, so hopefully you can still hear me when I'm talking. I've been leaving it food the past few times it's been eating. I've just been leaving it food in a bowl. It won't eat off tongs. It's been kind of schizo. Once I get it out, then it's good. If you can see, I'm back into this other room away from the snakes. I switched the tanks again. So originally it was in a 4x2. You can see over there in Captain's cage, 4x2 cage. It was the bearded dragon cage, and then now I had this water monitor set up. It was kind of too big. I didn't want to chase it around. This is more open and simple. I switched the cat litter water bowl. It was a bigger water bowl. Now I have just a clear bin. Switched the hide to it's just a platform, and there's really no, it's like kind of good hiding spots, but it's very simple. So I want this just to be very simple for now so it gets used to me. It's been walking up. I'll put my hands out. It'll walk up onto my arm. I haven't grabbed it or anything. So it's been great so far. Feeding. This is the first time it took off tongs for me. Was today. It just took 2 fish. So we're going to see if it'll still get it off tongs. It might be easier to duck down lower if you can see. Yeah, because I don't know exactly if it will. Perfect. So eventually I'm going to want it to come out, and I'm going to make it chase the food, all that stuff. Did it eat the fish or drop it? Okay, sweet. But for right now, this is the first time it's eating off tongs, so I'm not going to make it chasing around or anything like that. I'm just going to let it know that, see, I'm giving it food. Fish number 4. Yes. And I have these fish dusted with the multivitamin and the calcium. So I'm not exactly sure what kind of fish these are. I went to the Asian market, just where I usually get all my fish for snakes and now lizards. But these are just small. I get all different kinds, but these are small, little, tiny. It comes in like a clump, and I break it apart with a knife. You know what I mean? This one's weird. Some other of them are like free fish in a bag. It's all different. They got all different kinds. These are just smaller ones that I happen to get. And it's good for times like this. I actually have some mice defrosting, so I'm gonna want to get it another pinky mouse. That way it has a bit of, I can switch it up a little bit. Yes. Let's see if we can play with it a little bit. Jesus, that just squirted fish everywhere. And one thing about this kind of fish, like most fish has like a fishy smell, but like this in particular, this one's really bad. Like this one smells like defrosting it, even breaking it apart like the ice. Like you gotta wash your hands. This one's really, really bad. So when it sprays in the tank, this type of fish, yeah, I don't know what it is, but it's kind of gross, honestly. So that's how you learn. See if we can get it out some. So this is very, very good step. I was a little nervous at first, honestly, the first time I went to feed him and he ran away from me with the tongs. Like, the tegu was kind of schizo at first, but as soon as I put food in there, it launched after it. This one, kind of a little schizo. It made me, I was nervous at first, and then I left the food in there and it ate it, so that's a good step. And now, I mean, you can see already the progress we've gotten. So they're way better than snakes too. Like when they get substrate all over their meal, they're way better than like snakes. They'll just swallow it whole, swallow everything down. Lizards, they're good with like pushing, you know what I mean, the stuff out with their tongue. But yeah, simple setup. So just if you look at this setup really quick, I switched the cat litter box to a clear one. That way it can't hide behind it, because even if you don't put any hides in there, it'll hide behind that cat litter box or the solid water bowl. So that's why I switched that to a clear bowl. I give him a walking plank so he can lay across there, get into it. A perfect little basking spot right here. And then it's just plywood with 4 pieces of PVC, just like how I did the tegu one, except the tegu one is just, you know what I mean, it just lays on the ground. So, very simple, exactly what I wanted it. Alright, so this is going to be a test right here, okay? He's in feeding mode. I'm going to see if he'll just walk out onto my hand. Oh, that's even better, he's walking out on the... He might be full. Okay, so he's laid flat out, his belly's flat out, body's flat. I'm gonna pull the rest of this little food out. I think he's all good. Yeah, so landed on a name, since it is a male. His name is Slick, full name Slick Rick, okay? So I'm gonna call him Slick. When he's in trouble, maybe I'll call him Rick. Usually I'm gonna call him Slick. Full name Slick Rick. Why is it Slick Rick? My mother named him Slick Rick. So, with that being said, if my mother wants to name one, it could be the biggest one of them all. So Slick Rick it is. I'm Shmoe. Thanks for watching. Go subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Instagram. Get out of here now. Yeah, walk the plank. That plank's perfect because he lays across it. It's pretty cool. You can get away from the hot spot too.